back with blog content, the first week speak reaction after the direct. Hey everyone, it's the Better Mike here. Welcome to another video. And today we're reacting to, once again, blog content with apparently some speculation and a leak speed about a leak which apparently claims they know the next fighters. Because, like, if you don't know, in the direct, no, they revealed Terry to be the fourth DLC fighter, meaning there's only one left for the Fighters Pass. And it was like, could there really only be one left? And then, boom! They bamboozled us once again and hit us with a special announcement. Because it announced that there were going to be more fighters that are DLC, man. Woo! And I wanted to keep this. I wanted to use this screen instead of the actual thumbnail because it has Dante from Devil May Cry, and unfortunately I wasn't able to upload my reaction to the direct because I had used a different recording software than DU Recorder, and you know, that corrupted on me, and I wasn't able to get it back. But with DU Recorder, I would have gotten it back. So, let's just say until I get a computer, the only recording software I'm ever going to use is DU Recorder. I don't think it is right to just move on, since it's done so much for me. It's easy to use and all that. Not sponsored. Honestly, it wouldn't really be all that good if it was, since actually have a credit card or something like that. but in the direct, I think I mentioned like a Dante for Smash joke or something like that. Also, interestingly, on this thumbnail, there's Jabanian from Yokai Watch, which would be cool, but I mean, I don't think many people will really like that. I mean, Terry, I'm not sure if many people like the fact that he's in. I mean, I know there are people who know about Terry, who know about Fury. God, how could I forgot? I literally had saw Hobo Bros react to it. I recently just checked out their reaction to Terry being in Smash. You know, people do know who Terry is. All that. I think more the people who know about Terry were happy, and I feel at least the people that I know that I had saw react to it and who had known who Terry was. And I think the people who didn't know about Terry were more confused than angry. But he looks really cool, and we only got a model reveal, and he looks freaking insane. I mean, I don't think people would really be happy if Trapagnon made it in. But, I mean, I've been talking for too long already. And the intro's supposed to be about a minute at best, at most. So, let's begin.
We are getting more Smash Brothers fighters. Everything seems possible now. So let's
literally everything. That is true. Anything is possible, including Shantae. That's just gonna become a running joke for me. But also because I would really like her as, like, two things that I would love. Either one, Shantae gets in as a fighter, or two, Shantae or someone from the Shantae universe preferably one of our main five fighters. I mean, main five characters. By five, I mean Shantae. Actually, six. Shantae, Risky, Bolo, Roddy, Sky, or Mimic. Like any of them, I will. Or actually, anybody from the Shantae universe. I just want to see more Shantae representation. Because I mean, I know we have Shantae and Risky spirits, but come on, I freaking love the series too much, man. But yeah, literally anybody is possible now. Anybody. They could even bamboozle us even more, influence someone from a TV show or movie or something like that.
What's happening, my block buddies, and welcome to a brand new episode of Block Content's League Speak. My name is Callum, and this is going to be your content for today. And my boys, I'm extremely happy because, of course, we've been talking about it so much. We've been live streaming, we've been playing as Banjo, and we now know that there
Banjo's
are more
freaking fun.
characters coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Is that
I'm
really
beyond
the second
excited.
picture
I'm
you're
thrilled.
showing?
I never thought that this would happen. If you guys followed me,
Yeah, people have been rumoring of a bonus fire to come out after the Fighters Pass. People have been rumoring a second Fighters Pass. It doesn't seem like either of those are happening, but just the fact that we have more DLC fighters, which are individual. I think I talked about this way back when I first started reacting to blocked content. And I think I had said something about that they need, or maybe I was planning to talk. Actually, yeah, I was planning on talking about on TyTBM, like ideas for DLC. Like I felt like they needed more individual DLC fighters like Piranha Plant. But they actually did. And I didn't even get a chance to say anything about that, which is amazing. Now all we need is individual DLC stages.
and we actually did the speculation squad with Papagenos and Lax Chris.
Yeah,
We
get
talked
that.
about it together. I was the only one in the company
Screen.
to basically say I don't.
Sorry, I'm pausing so much, but I mean the stage selection is already pretty big, so maybe that's not the best idea.
I think more fighters are coming. I think that this is going to be it. And I was completely wrong, and I'm more than happy to be wrong about something like this.
I believe
more
you.
Fighters are coming. Sakurai did
So look at
the old hat
Terry.
trick again, and he's basically
My
saying,
goodness,
guys,
he's
I don't
like
think
10
I'll ever stop working on
times
Smash
10.
Brothers because the ride never ends. New
Yeah,
fighters,
but he doesn't.
They've just been announced, right? He just said even more DLC fighters will join the battle, and additional DLC fighters will not be included as part of the Fighters Pass,
Yeah.
and will be sold separately. So, there's
Break out your wallets, everybody. Mom, bust out the wallet. We're going broke. We're getting kicked out of the house.
not a second Fighters Pass coming.
Right.
That's what the little subtitle says, right? So I really wanted to dive into it with you guys here. So thank you guys so much for joining. And of course, for those of you guys who like giveaways, we are giving away a Piranha Plant plushie and a beautiful What's Happening My Block Buddies t-shirt. The t-shirt at 40K and the Piranha Plants at 50.
Of course, get
The
this.
topic of today, which is of course the DLC fighters and more coming to Smash Bros. Ultimate. Of course, now we have Joker from Persona
Actually,
5.
we could, although it wasn't that we got Overwatch rep as the fourth fighter, with the fact of these new DLC fighters coming in, one of them could be an Overwatch rep.
Hero from Dragon Quest, we have Banjo-Kazooie from the Banjo-Kazooie franchise, and we have Terry Bogard from Fatal Fury.
Fatal Fury, that was it.
They basically say purchase the Fighters Pass today or at all times to receive all 5 Challenger Packs, and there is just one more character left to be revealed. The 5th challenger has not yet been known. There's no real data mine. There's no real information here. There's no leak as there was.
All we know is I remember is that the code name was Spin. Apparently, there was another code name that was found that was Star. We don't exactly know how true those are, but still, it's good to keep an eye on them, still with a pinch of salt.
With Terry. So I think the possibilities
That
here
picture,
are
though.
endless. And not just if we think about this fighter that could be, entering the fray. I think that one thing is for definitely sure. I think that we are going to get a third-party character. Because that's
Absolutely.
been the road up until now. I think for the other fighters,
It's
they might very
it's
well
no
be
doubt.
Nintendo fighters. The other separate releases.
Absolutely.
I think it makes a lot of sense
But
to not keep it all third party, but for Nintendo to kind of reclaim their ground again, right? Because Smash Brothers is, of course, originally Super Smash Brothers All Stars, right? Nintendo All Stars fighting in this huge Smash Brothers event together, and now it becomes more like a gaming crossover, which isn't a bad thing at
But
all.
of course, they still gotta make themselves
Now
though.
we have dream matches like Banjo and Kazooie, with of course characters that we love like Solid Snake, Cloud from Final Fantasy, and now stuff like Terry, Hero, Joker. So another character joining that fray from third party could be very interesting. So there's basically a couple of things that I think will happen here. Number one, I think the character will be third party. Number two,
Absolutely.
I think the character will be female. I think that it won't be another male fighter.
That is interesting. Because we have been getting a lot of different leagues in the past based on a female representative. And, a league like that, which, I mean, with so many different versions of it, with saying that that representative is going to be female. Although, though they could have all just sprung from one league, and then suddenly everybody was saying that was a female representative. It could be that was true. It was a real league. Just people were wrong about which DLC fighter it was.
I mean, if we look at Joker, Hero, Banjo and Kazooie, and Terry, of course, Kazooie is a female character, but she's part of the Banjo and Kazooie team-up, and it's mostly referred to as Banjo, and you basically control Banjo for most of it. And even Hero doesn't have any female alts. There's no female version of Joker as we've, thought that there would be because of the whole data mine. And Terry, we don't know if it will get some sort of an alternate. There's possibilities within that franchise to have that happen, but it doesn't seem likely for this one. So for the fifth fighter, I would think that it would be extremely strange if it would be a male fighter. I think that an all-male fighter's pass is not strange at all, but I just think that it would be very fun and inclusive to have a female fighter for at least one of 5.
Yeah, and just thinking back to I need to stop talking. We are barely into this video, but one final thing, it seems like history is repeating itself with Smash 4, because, I mean, we had all males up in that game's DLC roster. We had Lucas returning, Mewtwo returning, and all that. Then we got Ryu and Cloud. And it just seemed like it was going to be all male. And then, boom, Corrin drops with his female alt, and we basically kind of got a female representative.
Slot.
Well, we basically got a female representative because, let's face it, male Corrin's not all that great.
Right? That'd be incredible. So
I'm sorry for
there's
anybody
a lot
who
of rumor there, so I think that it will be a
likes male
female
Corrin.
fighter. I think that it
I
will
don't mean to
definitely
offend you.
be a third party. And another guess here is that it will be a company that isn't yet represented in Smash in some character.
Also, I'm freaking sorry. I am a hypocrite. I am a freaking hypocrite. I will not doubt that. But my friends, I've mentioned. Well, I would have been able to mention them before. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned them beforehand, and I mentioned them quite a bit in the Nintendo Direct reaction that I wasn't able to upload. My friends, Brady and Lucas, not sharing their last names, of course. I don't want them getting kidnapped or anything. But they had talked between each other, and they had told me that they are very suspicious about the whole meetup with Toby Fox and Sakurai, because Sakurai did mention that Toby Fox did go to his house and they played Smash, and they believe that they talked a lot more than just having Sans in Smash as a Mii Fighter costume. So they believe they they're also planning to release an Undertale representative, which would most likely be one of the fighters in that are coming in, one of the individual fighters, probably because it meant, and I believe, and I'm starting to think that too, because I mean, for one, they didn't mention if the individual fighters would be first party or third party or a mixture of both. And I personally think it will be a mixture of both because, I mean, it makes sense to have some Nintendo characters in there. But Sakurai did also say that he wanted to keep growing the community of companies in having representation in Smash, so it makes sense to also have third party, so it makes sense to have a mixture of both.
Right? So it won't be a
If that makes
Capcom
sense.
character. I don't think that there's a possibility here of it being something from Resident Evil,
Aw.
because I think that they really want to introduce new companies, right? Not just new franchises, but really get everybody on board. That's basically what they're doing.
But yeah,
And SNK
that
is
makes
a
sense.
really fun, new example of that. And of course, Microsoft.
Yeah, I mean that just
and
basically means
and
anybody can
Square
be
with
an
the whole Dragon
if
Quest
someone
thing,
else didn't
you can
expect
kind of
this
give them a pass
SNK.
Atlas in terms of Persona, because of course Hero is just that prolific and so different.
Just thinking, guys. Okay, sorry. I expect him to probably text back still in the middle of this recording. So I mean, I'm sorry if I got paused multiple times.
Right, from a character like Cloud. So to me, those are all the reasons that I think that it will be either a third-party character, a female fighter, and it will be some company that is not yet represented in Smash in terms of a fighter. So all of those things are very interesting
I
to
wonder
me.
who it could be.
What do you think the character will be? To me, it could even lean the way of a Kazumi from Dead or Alive or the Ninja Gaiden franchise.
Or way forward shot.
I think that if we look at male fighters, I definitely think it could be Crash. It could be a character that may
Most
be a little
definitely.
bit closer to, a Ninja Gaiden in terms of movement speed, or it could be a character from Resident Evil. I think that it should be someone who is very different from the fighters that we have right now. I think that if you go for the final character with a dream pick of a lot of players, that's going to be really difficult, right? I think that
Absolutely.
the fighter is basically for everyone a bonus, right? Everybody's basically gotten what they want. If it's Joker, if it's Hero or Banjo-Kazooie, for a lot of people it's Terry too. And I think the fifth fighter, I think everybody who wants that fighter's pass already has got it right now. So I'm really
But I mean, they for they're although we've gotten basically everything wrong except for Gino and Waluigi in my case. Those two, Sora and Shantae. I mean, they got they are definitely going to pull in a character that everybody wants. And in fact, they may do exactly what they did with Smash 4, because I'm pretty sure for Bayonetta's release, they had posted a poll of people requesting, what a bunch of people voting for what character they wanted to Smash. I'm pretty sure Bayonetta won that, which is why she got in. It was a mistake, but she got in it. Well, then again, it's probably better that she was put in Smash 4 and was broken, and then brought into Ultimate and then nerfed. Because I mean, then history will repeat itself with Smash 4 when they would nerf her, but she would still be broken. Now she's finally somewhat balanced in Ultimate. I mean, people still find a way to be really good with her. But I mean, she's at least somewhere in the range of balance. Oh my god.
Curious who that final spot there will be, and there are actually people, myself included,
No, Mom.
on the inside of the Nintendo fandom, on the Smash fandom, that have actually started a real good research on who people really want in the game. And of course now we have this costume, the Mii costume, which is incredible and it looks beautiful, and I'm so happy for Toby.
Yeah, it looks like he's an actual fighter. I need to stop pausing. But it looks like he would actually be an actual fighter. Like, that's so much more well done. You can't even tell it's supposed to be a Mii fighter until you see the moveset. Like, my goodness.
To be living his dream. We come from the same kind of background in terms of fan games and stuff like that, so it really warms my heart. And the idea that the fighter could actually be maybe an Undertale rep is also there, because of course that partnership is very, very strong. But there are also some strange picks out there that I don't think a lot of people have thought about yet. Shantae, I think, has a
Thank you, Callum, thank you.
real big shot now as well. So I'm really curious.
Thank
if you
you,
guys
my
have any
boy.
thoughts on this. Let me know in the comments
Supporting
below
me.
which fighter you think will be
Okay, not supporting directly, but supporting people like me. Thank you.
final of this fighters pack #1, and I think
I love
there
you,
will
man.
be another batch of fighters released with a number, right? I don't think that
True.
there'll be random drops. I think Sakurai will come out and say, basically, yeah, we're thinking about doing 3 more, or we're thinking about doing 4 more fighters. I think that it's going to be predetermined, and I think we're going to know what that is. But I think that the
They
fighters
probably have them all planned
pricey
as
than
we
the
speak.
single fighters that you can buy right now, because I think Nintendo really knows that they want to capitalize on Smash right now. It was a great topic brought up with Lax Chris and Papagenos in the discussion, where it's basically the idea of, yeah, this is basically buying another game, right? It's basically buying half of a new game, and it's only the development costs of a little of that time, right? There's no game modes to make anymore because we got the
Yeah, they can just pump them out. They can put out basically all their focus on these DLC fighters now that they're not working on any new modes, since Home Run Contest was the final one. Although I was somewhat hoping for that boss rush mode, but it's fine, because we got Home Run Contest. That's all we need, man. That's all we need.
final game mode. That confirmation is here. And of course, you don't even have to do all that much in terms of development. There's one stage to do, not a game full of stages, not half a game full of stages, and one character.
And then all they
So
need
it's
to
a
do
really
is
great
fit
marketing
that character
strategy.
into everything
And I
else
think
that's in the
terms
game
of the
already.
fighters that we'll see, they will range from great first-party characters
It's
to
all coming
maybe
together.
a pick from a third party that's already in the game. I could definitely see a character like Tails come into Smash Brothers, right? From the Sonic franchise, something like that. So
We need more Sonic
pick
Rip.
very close to Mega Man X or something like that. Just a character that's already represented, but just the character's sidekick or another version of a character. So even a character like Paper Mario, I think now has a huge chance. And of course,
That
you
is
guys
true.
that follow this channel know that I'm a mega fan of Paper Mario. So
Paper
I would
Mario is
be
a
totally
good
for
series.
that. So in terms of leaks,
Even a
there's
little bit
not been
sick or
too
sorry because of
many,
the music.
but right now there's one thing that a lot of
That's it.
people are looking at, and they call it the Smash Brothers Special Leak, which
Oh.
basically is talking about hinting towards 4 characters that they think are going to enter the
Oh.
fray. So it's going to be really interesting. They basically say,
Alright.
spoiler, Smash Brothers Special. 4 characters have already been chosen as of the announcement of new DLC characters.
Which would make sense, because, I mean, they did say in development. I see that character to rival Game & Watch's flatness. There can only be one character that freaking describes that. I'm just saying.
In development. I'll give some hints. Keep in mind, they are not in order of release or conception. 1. A character to rival Game & Watch's flatness. 2. Banana plus wood plus gun. 3.
I don't know about
Nothing
that.
and nothing until it is done.
Hmm.
And 4. 2019
Was its revival year.
Bonus.
Was it for what could that mean? 2019. I mean the main thing that is pointing me to is I guess Resident Evil, because I mean when did Resident Evil 7 come out? It was like around 2017, I'm pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure. Actually, no, that couldn't be it, because the Resident Evil 1 remake came out in 2018, I believe. I don't know.
Fighter Pass number 5 shares an
Oh, no, anybody
fighter
except that
already
first
in
one.
the game. Just
I
like
don't know who they're
Roy,
referring to.
Fire Emblem, and Roy Super
Oh
Mario
yeah,
Bros.
that.
I do not know when or how these characters will be announced or released, but I do have multiple sources who've all told me the same thing. So of course everybody talks about sources if they do a leak or speculation or a fake leak. So this to me is super interesting and fun. So I'll just play along with this game, right? 4 characters. So he's talking
Yeah.
about the 4 new characters. So supposedly there will be 4 characters, and it's already confirmed to not be a new Fighters Pass, which I think is not a smart move from Nintendo.
Oh.
Because if there were 4 characters,
I mean, I would love to be able to buy them all at once, and not have to buy them individually, and beg my mom to to get me those. So, I mean, if it, I wouldn't think like an actual fighter's pass, but more like a fighter pack. Even though that'd be kind of a fighter's pass. Well, I guess it would be separate from the fighter's pass, because I don't know if they would actually include stages. Well, most likely music tracks. But I don't know about stages. I feel like they would just put that stuff in the other category or something like that. I don't know.
just to still make it a Fighters Pass and make it a little bit cheaper, right? Because I think that buying it all in one pass gives you a very big opportunity to market the thing better. But for those 4 characters, number 1, a character to rival Game & Watch's flatness, I can only
could
see
be.
this being Paper Mario,
Yeah.
who's of course as thin as paper. You can make all your Lucina jokes here.
Ah.
If you like to rival Game & Watch's flatness, you have to be.
I love how everybody wails on Lucina, but I saw a video based on length sizes. And when it got to Rob, it's like, they say Lucina is flat.
Paper thin. That is hard. So we hope that the moveset here will be incredible. Use the hammer, maybe use a couple of the party members, and maybe even use the mechanics of Paper Mario.
Super Paper.
Of,
I would love to have at least one of the pixels from Super Paper Mario in, just as like a spirit or something like that. I don't know. Don't judge me, but I would just die, because Super Paper Mario is my favorite
doing all these combos
the games.
and even having some input on them, right? So to time different moves with the A presses. Number 2,
Kind of like
banana
Ryu
plus wood plus
and
gun
Ken.
can only, to me, be Gino. So another character that is basically
Oh,
a
that makes sense.
party
That makes
character, right? I
sense.
think that right now they own the rights to the characters from
Wait, what did they say?
plus gun. all these
But
combos.
wait, what?
I think that
Okay, I will admit, with Super Mario RPG, I really like it, but I honestly do not. I'm replaying on the emulator I have on my phone, but I really don't remember anything like that. I don't remember anything about like some sort of gun or something. Bandana! Oh, that makes sense. I'm stupid. What? Oh my god, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. What am I saying? I'm an idiot. That's freaking. Oh, Gino. I'm pretty sure one of Gino's arms is a gun. He literally wears a bandana and he's made out of wood. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. I was legit seeing him as an actual human instead of what he actually is.
Gino makes a lot of sense.
My
Also very
goodness,
scary
I'm dumb.
that the character will be basically a Sans type newcomer, where it will be just a costume and a mask for the Mii fighter. So we will get an upgraded look, but it still won't be.
Please do not make Gino a Mii fighter.
Nothing and nothing until it is done. It's of course the Doom Slayer. This makes complete sense to me, and I think
I
Doom
don't
Slayer
know
is
anything about Doom
perfect.
Slayer, so.
And number 4, 2019 was its revival year. To me, that definitely means Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, that makes sense.
Finally back, and with those two beautiful games, I
That
think
makes
it'll make
sense
for
because of the
character to enter the fray
trilogy and
to Smash Bros. I think that it's a
the
natural
racing
fit, and I
game.
actually think that it's going to be number 5. But they talk about number 5 saying bonus. Fighter Pass 5 shares a name with a fighter already in the game, just like Roy, Fire Emblem, and Roy Super Mario
That sounds
Bros. And this
interesting.
is, of course, Ryu Hayabusa.
Oh, Ryu, I'm
Which, of
stupid.
course, the same name as Ryu from
Once
Street
again,
Fighter.
I'm
So he
stupid.
says he has multiple sources that told him the same thing. We don't know if this is believable at all, but it's
Of
fun to
course,
speculate.
grain
And
of
I
salt.
think I just solved 5 of your riddles. So
Whoa,
thank
5
you guys
grains.
so much for watching. I think it's very interesting to see all these things come together. And I
Oh
think
god,
the
this
idea
was
that
not
Sakurai
supposed
is
to be
still
30
working
minutes.
on newcomers, that man deserves all of the awards. And I actually really think Smash Bros. Ultimate should be Game of the Year again, and again.
It needs to become Overwatch. It needs to become Overwatch. Over 100 Game of the Year awards. I mean, seriously, it's freaking amazing. We got so many representing games and companies in it. It's been going on since the N64 era. That was a long time ago. And now we're here with what I'm pretty sure is going to be an 80 fighter roster. If you, I guess, like, there's a chance it could be a little under 80, especially if you consider the Mii fighters as all one character. But I mean, I'd say it's probably going to be about 80. Because if this is true, because, like, we have. Well, actually, no. Mii fighters are confirmed to be a separate part of the roster. So then we got 75 because of the Fighters Pass. No, we got everybody up to Insera Ward, then Piranha Plant, then the Fighters Pass. And if we are getting at least 5 more DLC fighters, that'll make it at least 80.
Just because of the content that is added and the status that it basically is having within fandom as a whole, because every single franchise in gaming history is pretty much represented in the game, especially companies. That is absolutely strange. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this.
Who do you think will be next? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still hanging on to hope for Shantae, but I mean, I'm kind of. I'm sorry, people, but I'm kind of dwindling on hope for Shantae. But I'm still at least keeping a positive manner about it, because I mean, it wouldn't be as great, but it still would be really, really great. Great if at least a character from the Shantae series made it as like a DLC Mii fighter costume. It'd be because like I was Oh my god, I really wish I was able to upload that reaction to direct, but I was freaking out when they revealed the Sans Me Fire outfit. But I mean, it. Just think of everybody who had saw that and how loud they were. Think of their reactions and how loud they were. And increase the volume of their yelling, screaming 100 times. That would be me if that would actually be me if a Shantae character made it in as a Me Fire costume. And as for if if Shantae or someone else from her series became a fighter, then it would be like a million times a million. But I don't know. I definitely still have the feeling that we have a good chance of getting Ryu Hayabusa, especially if we got a character who first appeared in a game series or whatever known as old as the Super Nintendo. Well, not to mention, I mean, it definitely seems like we should it. Smash Ultimates, Fire, newcomers are definitely going to have a lot of callback characters. I mean, Banjo Kazooie are basically a callback character themselves. And of course, Terry is is in SNK, and in the trailer they did show it going all the way back to the time around the Super Nintendo. Oh, that of course we got K. Rool, who I haven't been in since I believe Donkey Kong 64. And all that. So we still have good chance for someone like Ryu Hayabusa. And all that. Gino, I still definitely am getting a lot of hope for him. I absolutely believe that is absolutely possible. And because like the main thing that's really sticking with me is that whole copyright situation with Brawl and him having to remove a bunch of Nintendo's game songs from his channel due to copyright reasons, and two of them strangely being songs from Super Mario RPG, which is licensed by Nintendo but not fully actually owned by Nintendo, especially most of the soundtrack in that game, I believe. Like, of course, what was copyrighted was like I can't remember the name of the song, but it's like the whole do 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 like that song, which is widely considered the fans to be essentially Gino's theme, quote from Callum. And one other song, which was also something more associated with the company who basically owned Super Mario RPG. Well, that's one of the main things that's still sticking in my head. I wish Nintendo did actually have one of Shredder Brothers songs, which really doesn't seem likely. Well, not, I really don't know. It could be about anybody, but anyways, this video is getting way too long, so I hope you enjoyed, and I keep forgetting that I'm terrible about outros. My goodness.